It's your boy Conserviz34 repping my Husky blue because UConn men's basketball just upset Houston. But we're going to talk about Dave Matthews Band Live Trax Volume 51 out there in Burgettstown, PA. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. It's by Pittsburgh, okay? The second consecutive Pennsylvania show in this series. And my initial thought is, why do we have another 2007 show? Okay, you got two in Vegas, you had Piedmont Park, you had West Palm Beach Night 1, which to me that's a great show. Don't need to go back to 2007 after you have such a great show like Live Trax 42. Don't understand why we're going into this 2007 era of the band. I know it was a year where Rashawn comes on, and you have some unreleased stuff like Sweet Up and Down, Shotgun, Cornbread, you're number 27. But here's the thing. You got to deal with stand-up and stand-up live. Most of it is meh. So you have an American Baby intro, which is solid. But other than that, I don't want to hear anything else from stand-up. Also, it's very odd how this thing is being marketed. Now, it will sell, okay? The reason these live tracks sell is because people who went to these shows, people who this is their home venue, they buy it purely off of that. And I think that's why it doesn't matter what I say in this video. This thing will probably sell well. They'll sell a lot of merchandise. From fans who were here in 07, they'll buy a t-shirt. Long day. They will buy the t-shirt. They'll buy the little package with the other bonus goodies in it. And it will sell well. Now, how they're marketing this, just like the Hollywood Bowl write-up for the details when you click on the website and try to buy it, this thing is not selling itself. This is what it says. In the summer 2007, DMB hit the road again with new tour member Rashawn Ross. Woo, loud trumpet, yay. He was quiet back then. And Butch Taylor on keyboards. The band's live catalog had grown to include tracks from Stand Up. Delete this part of the marketing detailed write-up. Do not even mention stand-up if you want to get more fans to buy it. It's still gonna sell well. But if you want more fans to buy it, don't even mention stand-up. Don't pick a show where there's a bunch of stand-up. Okay? No one likes that live material outside of American Baby intro. And You Might Die Trying has gotten better over the years. One of the few songs to get better post Leroy. You Might Die Trying. But that's not how you're gonna sell these to more people. And then it says, as well as new material from recent studio writing sessions in Charlottesville, Virginia. That's where, okay, that's good. And it says new unreleased composition of Cornbread. Not my favorite, but it is a fan favorite for those loyal fans. In number 27, all right. And we're also in the mix. Then it says Sweet Up and Down makes a comeback, adding to the band's list of road-only jams. That's something you keep into the marketing, Sweet Up and Down. But again, Live Trax 42 had Sweet Up and Down. So, I mean, I don't know why they're releasing another 07 show. This is the track listing. So you have a Seek Up, You Might Die Trying, Hunger for the Great Light, number 27, Don't Drink the Water, Cornbread, Idea of You, Too Much Sister, Grace Street. Already way too much stand-up right there. Then they get to Bayou, Shotgun, Sweet Up and Down, Crush, Stay Wasting Time, Some Devil, American Baby intro to Watchtower. Okay, so again, too much stand-up. Shotgun is good, but you have to suffer through a Bayou before you get to that. And Cornbread is okay. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I know some, people are. This show is just a worse version of the other 2007 shows we've gotten. Unless there's some magical sound that I hear or something that just is out of the normal, which I don't see on paper. Or I haven't heard from any fans who talk about what the next live track should be on the Ants Marching forums. I just don't see what made this show be the right pick, the smart pick. But then again, this is what we've seen. We've seen some horrible picks. The Hollywood Bowl show was the worst Hollywood Bowl show of all of the Hollywood Bowl shows the band has played. We see another 04 show in Hershey, which that was actually a good sounding show, but still another 04 show 450. They should have 50 should have really been like a really rare show, and they picked one that was from an era where again we had a bunch of stuff. So I'm just confused at why we're getting another one. Let's just take you to Live Trax 42. This is a Live Trax I listen to while I run. I do 4, 5, 6 mile runs in the middle of my half marathon training. And this thing hits so much harder. Okay? A Dream So Real smacks you in the face right off the beginning. P and Peter Rapunzel every day. Love and Rings. There you go. The Sauna Jane Likes. Cornbread. Ehe Crust. Sister. Here's where this is for you. Right? It's straight for you. If I Had It All, to Sweet Up and Down, to Gray Street, to Shotgun, to Dancing Nancy's, to So Much to Say, Bridge, Too Much. That is a heck of a run from If I Had It All to Too Much. That is something that is far superior to Live Trax 51 right there. In the Sweet Up and Down and the Shotgun, there's very cool things they do. Rashawn does. Led with Leroy, really, he was more the leader back then. But there's some cool things. Sweet Up and Down has almost like a little bit of a reprise. Shotgun as well. Live Trax 42 is what you need from '07. You don't need this Pittsburgh area show to be released, but it is released. It'll sell because people that went to this show will buy it. They'll buy the super expanded overpriced sets where you get the t-shirt and you get this other goodie and whatever. But it's still, whoever is picking these Live Tracks, they're not picking the right ones. Maybe they're only picking the ones where they have pictures where they don't show Boyd, right? Because again, the cover of this Live Tracks does not have Boyd showing. The band is in dark, right, on stage, and you see the screen behind them with Stefan to your left, Dave in the center in the cut screen, and then Carter to the right in what appears to be another cut screen. But you see the band in dark there. You can't clearly see Boyd on stage because the stage is dark. But I just don't see where their head is at. Hollywood Bowl, huge mistake. Although, no, it sold well. Don't get me wrong. It sold well, and they limited the CDs on purpose, and then they let them sell out to make false demand. Smart, very smart by the warehouse. Didn't release it digitally. As far as, unless you bought the vinyl, which was overpriced, you did not get a digital version of the Hollywood Bowl. No MP3, lossless, or other kind of hi-fi audio. You CD, which was limited, and then a vinyl, you pay a lot of money and you get a free download, but you pay a lot of money, it's overpriced. So I thought Live Trax 50, not the best pick, right? But, it was a good sounding show. Fans had talked about that show. All right. This Live Trax 51, not a good pick to me, but it's Dave Matthews Band. There are some solid songs here. I just don't think it's worth buying the whole thing right now. We'll see later because I end up buying stuff that I don't really like from this band because I just really like this band. But it's not a priority right now. And then the Hollywood Bowl in between 50, Live Trax 50 and Live Trax 51, Hollywood Bowl, horrible selection. Oh, no, I think it was before Live Trax 50. Anyway, Hollywood Bowl is a horrible selection. It's the worst Hollywood Bowl show from all of the Hollywood Bowl shows. So, if you went to the show, I'm sure you're excited. If you didn't go to the show like me, most of you are probably like, yeah, I don't see the appeal. This is a 51 edition live album release, so there are a lot of them. What you will see is you're going to see as we get further along this Live Tracks thing, you're going to see a lot of repeats. People are saying already online, oh, this sounds like another show we've already heard. That's the reality of what this band was and what it is now. People think that the good old days were better than they were, although I guess they were still really good, especially with Leroy Moore. But as far as setlist variety, there was never crazy setlist variety. Even the two-night stand that looked in '07, they repeated a lot of these 2006 session songs and stand-up songs in two-night stands, okay? They weren't playing unique sets every night of two-night stands in 2007. I looked at Camden, I looked at Hartford. There's repeats. So the more we get into this series, just be wary. Even the best shows we could possibly get from this Live Track series, you're going to see a lot of shows be repetitive. Because even though they never repeat the same set night after night, for 99.99% of their shows, even though they switch up the set list, the set lists have formulas where they were playing a type of set list that would rotate every couple shows. Or you would see certain songs rotate in and out every couple shows. And you see certain songs just be repeated almost every night of the tour in any given year. In 07, you see all of that. You see the repeats in two-night stands, and you see some stuff floated in and out, and you see some songs that were played a lot. You have Cornbread, 37 plays, right, in the summer of 07. So it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Definitely like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy ConcertViz34. I'm out. Peace.